Anybody else get the vibe that this is the guy with awesome war stories, but in all reality actually knows nothing about what he's doing and is the biggest coward of the group? I mean, it looks like topwar is handwritten on his arm, and that life jacket looks like a kid's pool toy. Nonetheless, I'm happy to see a hero like Lancaster released to topwar because he is a completely utility-based hero, and the benefit of the utility-based heroes is they never seem to get outdated, like combat heroes do when they eventually get replaced by a newer and stronger hero. Naturally, Air Force mains are going to be very excited about Lancaster's release because he helps with their biggest weakness. Air Force's biggest weakness right now is they're not able to hold as many units as some of the other branches, and one of Lancaster's abilities is to increase the capacity of your hangars. Now, the amount that he increases it by is dependent on how many stars he has. At 1 star, he's going to increase it by 10. If you max him out at 5 star, he'll increase it by 50. So his level doesn't affect how many hangar spaces he provides, only his stars. But that's not the only thing his exclusive ability does. He's also able to give a 30% gather speed increase on Odinium tiles. To put that in perspective, if you get him to level 20 so you can equip him with a rare and common resource gathering speed, he is able to gather Odinium faster than most purple heroes that are fully perked out. And the nice thing about this gather speed is if you're not an Air Force main, so you don't care about the hangar capacity, so you don't want to use orange shards on him, his Odinium gather speed increase is 30% no matter what, regardless of whether or not he's level 1 or level 120. However, in typical topwar fashion, Lancaster's Odinium gather speed is currently bugged. At the time of this filming, his Odinium gather speed does not work at all. However, the devs are aware of the issue, so hopefully they'll fix that soon. Even with that bug though, Lancaster's ability just seems to keep on giving with his extra attributes at level 3, 5, and 7. All of these attributes are completely passive, so all you have to do is have his exclusive ability equipped, and all of these will be active 24/7. So if you get his exclusive ability to level 3, it will increase your hangar capacity by an extra 5 slots. If you get him to level 5, which is his real big bonus, you are able to do a daily free fast repair of 50 Air Force Valhalla units per day. Now, I haven't been able to test this out yet, but daily free sounds like you won't have to pay any resources to repair your Valhalla units like normal, and it also says fast repair, which makes me think instant. However, we'll have to wait until we get a level 5 ability to see if that's the case, but it definitely looks like we'll be able to repair those for free. And then if you manage to get him to exclusive level 7, you'll increase your hangar's capacity by an extra 30 slots. Now, of course, since Lancaster is a completely utility-based hero, I'm not going to be comparing him to combat heroes like I normally do. However, I did have a couple of tips or recommendations with him I wanted to bring up. Now, as I mentioned earlier, he's able to do those daily free fast repairs of 50 Air Force Valhalla units a day. If you're an Air Force main, that means that you're basically able to run 2 to 3 stacks of Valhalla units in your march for free if you're willing to temporarily sacrifice a portion of your hospital. The reason I say that is if they get burned twice in one day, obviously you can't use his free repair and you'd have to wait until the next day to do it. But being able to run 2 to 3 stacks of Odin units permanently does seem to be a huge benefit for someone who's an Air Force main. However, if you're looking at using Lancaster for gathering Odinium instead, I would strongly recommend raising him to 2 stars. That way you're able to equip him with not only his equipable exclusive skill, but also a rare and common resource gather speed increase so you can maximize his Odinium gather speed. There is currently no other skills in the game that are going to increase your gather speed for Odinium, so there's no reason to get him past level 60 unless you're looking for that hangar space. I'm super happy with Lancaster's release, and I hope in the future that topwar continues to release the occasional utility-based hero like him. I'm always happy to collect heroes that aren't going to be replaced in the future because they have some sort of utility effect. That way I don't feel like I'm wasting my orange shards when an existing hero that I had to work on gets replaced. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. To all my subscribers, please don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos. And as always, have a fantastic day.